Welcome to the UTO Training Show. This week we're going to be talking about Camtasia 9 and video embedding. I'm going to be starting a new series with Camtasia 9. Now, Camtasia 9 was originally released in December of 2016. What was going on at the time was people who had a Mac had Camtasia 2, while people who had a PC had Camtasia 8. Both programs was not able to, you could not exactly share any kind of work that you were doing on a PC to a Mac. There was a way of doing it, but the problem was it was just so hard for the files to share. So what TechSmith Studio decided to do was to reintroduce the program with an all-new user interface. They're going with more of what the Mac was using and on a PC platform. Now everything's together, but the only problem is they're still calling it Camtasia 9 on the PC side, while they're calling it Camtasia 2 on the Mac side. We're going to be going over it, and so this is what our next few series is all about. If you have any other questions or comments on how to use Camtasia, please email me at CALEXAN7 at asu.edu.
Hello everyone, this is Cliff Alexander with UTO Training. I'm going to go ahead and...
Hey everyone, this is Cliff Alexander with UTO Training again, and one thing we're going to be going over is once you're done with your video, how to get it out of the system into your preferred video format. If that's being MediaAmp, YouTube, Vimeo, we're going to take a quick look at how to get it out of your system, and there's a couple different ways of doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the share button. And then from there, I can go ahead. I have all these different choices. If you already have your system already set where it can go out to YouTube, all you have to do is click on YouTube. It will pop up this little, it'll pop up this description box. Go ahead and give it a title, give it a short description, a category. Make it public, private, or unlisted. Now, okay, and you can make it public, private, or unlisted. Now what that means is public, anyone can search for it and see it. Private is only specific YouTube users can view it. That means if you went ahead and you uploaded it into YouTube, you take the URL, you can email it to a friend and they can go ahead and put it in. Unlisted is restricted to by a direct link. That means only you can really see it. And that's how you go ahead and you click finish, and it will just go ahead and upload that into YouTube itself, and it's directly straight into it. Another one would be Vimeo. Vimeo's kind of also straightforward. You have to go ahead and fill in your information, and it will go ahead and load that right into Vimeo straight ahead. And when you click on finish, it will go straight into Vimeo. Finally, we're going to be talking about local file. Now, this is just in case if you want to go ahead and create your own system, you want to create your own file on your system. You'd click next. First of all, I would always highly suggest go by 1920 by 1080. That's the highest resolution possible. Now, you also have two different settings. You can either go by MP4 that comes with a smart player built into it, or you can go AVI, audio video interleave video file. If it's set up for a GIF, or if you have Windows Media Video, I don't really suggest those too much. GIFs you can create in other programs much easier, and it would format it better. Windows Media Video, that's a harder thing to get into other programs, so we're going to just stick with either the MP4 or the AVI. And right now I'm going to just stick with the MP4 for right now, because there's a couple other small things I'm going to show you real quick. Now what happens is when you put it as an MP4, it will also give you a toolbar. Once you open it up, it will go ahead and automatically play for you. The size, you can go ahead and make an embedded size to the video and keep with the aspect ratios on both video and embedded size. Video settings, this is if you want to keep it with a 30 frame. Usually most videos are a 29.97 format, or if 30 frames a second. And yeah, just keep it within that range. I'm going to go ahead and click on if you have a SCORM set up. And the SCORMs are set up if you have in Blackboard, you want to do testing. Now, if you have any kind of questions about SCORMs or how to go on about doing it, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and email me at CALEXAN7 at asu.edu this is for more information on this. This is a little bit more tricky, but it can be done. Now we're going to go ahead and click on next. Of course, this is where you give the title of your video, you tell it where you want it to store at, and what it will do is, as you see here, these are the files that would be created into that file format. I'm just going to do a quick test video. I'm going to call this test, just to show where it would be at, and I will go ahead and put it. For right now, I'm going to click on desktop, and it will go ahead and save it there. I'm going to go ahead, click there, and when we come back, you're going to be taking a look at what all you get, what all formats come in this render. All right, now what happens here is it says that the production is completed, and it gives you a quick listing of what you need. Just click on finish, and let's go take a look at what it gives us, and it will give us this test file right here. And within the file, it gives you scripts, it gives you skins, and all this other stuff. And what you want to do is you want to find this right here. It's the MP4 file. The MP4 file, that's what you were kind of looking for, and I'm going to go ahead and double click on that. And now it gives you now this opens up right in your movies on TV. You can also open it up in any different other types of MP4 player, and it's very set up, very quick and easy. And we'll go ahead and pop that back open here. That is under the share key, and that is the best way of sharing out your videos. Export, if you do want to export it into a zip file, you can do it that way too. But that's all we have here on how to render out your video to YouTube, Vimeo, and MediaAmp. If there's any other questions or comments, feel free to reach me at CALEXANDER. I'm sorry. Find me at CALEXAN, the number 7 at esu.edu / or see us at links.asu.edu / UTO training. Thank you very much, and you guys have a good day.
And we're here with Casey Davis this week. Casey, what are you going to be doing this week?
All right, real quick tip here, Cliff. We're going to look at how to embed videos in Prezi. Okay, so what you're going to do is start a new presentation. And as we all know, being able to embed video really helps to engage the audience. And Prezi makes it simple and easy to do. So we're going to choose a template here. And then once we go in, we're going to see here an insert option. We pull down that menu and we see the option that we can put in a YouTube video. All right, so what I'm going to do is use Nancy Duarte's TED Talk about structuring a great presentation. What I want to do here is actually go up and copy and paste the URL to the video, go to my Prezi, click in the Insert YouTube box and paste that URL, then select Insert, and it's there. And if I need to move it to a different part of my Prezi, all I need to do is click and drag so that it's in the place where I want it. And that, Cliff, is how we embed videos in a Prezi. And that, Cliff, is how you embed a video into a Prezi.
That is sweet and awesome. If there's more information on Prezi, how do they get a hold of you?
Okay, quickest way is to go ahead and email me at casey.davis.1@asu.edu and look on our training calendar because I regularly offer classes both basic and intermediate in building Prezis.
Perfect. And if there's anything else that you need to know, go over to links.asu.edu / UTO training. And we're here with Jason Ninos. Jason, what are we going to be talking about this week?
So today we're going to be talking about embedding things in Blackboard. And one of the nice features that Blackboard has, and the Modern Editor has, in embedding codes to put so you can put things right into Blackboard.
So what you do is you click here on the HTML button, and it gives you the HTML code view. Then on any application you're using that has the embed feature, so if I go to YouTube and click on the share button and click on the embed right here, I can copy this code, put it into the HTML code view, click update, and then submit it. and the video is embedded right into Blackboard. And you can do this with any application that uses an embed code.
Jason, that's some great tips about Blackboard and embedding. Now, what do you have coming up later on this week?
Later on this week, we're going to be talking about how you can get Google Sheets embedded right into, or Google embedded right into Blackboard.
Sweet. Now, how does someone get a hold of you just if they wanted to go over Blackboard or attend one of your classes?
Well, you can look at our class schedule at links.asu.edu/UTO training, or you can always email me at jason.ninos@asu.edu. Why am I afraid for these?
Hey, Chris, what's going on?
All right. Well, I'm busy working right now on coming up with some training on a thing called Power Query, part of Excel's rollout. It used to be an add-on that needed to be done, but now it's basically called Get and Transform, and it's part of the 2016 Microsoft Excel suite. And so what we're working on is some training in business analytics to help people utilize that here at ASU for their reporting, for their data analysis, and try to help them cut a couple steps. And so we're in the process of rolling it out. So looking forward to doing that and helping people be able to truncate some of their work in getting the data and cleaning it and being able to do proper data analysis.
Chris, how do people get a hold of you?
Easiest way is via email here at ASU, and you can reach me at cnlee5@asu.edu.
Sounds good. Talk to you next week.
All right.